Hello everyone, welcome to yet another awesome video on the Math app, and today we'll be looking at the performance of the Math app, the Math token, formerly known as TBC Math token. Okay, we've effected changes on our platforms. We are now awaiting changes that will happen on the exchanges, on the market data platform like CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap. Then you have changes that will also apply to Etherscan, but it starts with Etherscan. Okay. All right. So let's review the performance of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the MAT token or TMT. Okay, let me just use TMT. Let's review the performance of BTC, Ethereum, ETH, and TMT to see how they fared with the impact of coronavirus on the market. Okay, the stock dropped like how many basis points before it started appreciating again. Crude oil experienced the same. Gold experienced the same dip. So it was across the whole sector. Okay, but let's see how TMT fared. All right, so here is a chart of Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin was trading close to $8,000 before this happened, like in the space of 7 days. Okay, so this chart was in the space of 7 days. So you have the chart having a dip below 4,000, going back up, staying at 5,000, dipped again to 4,000, then went back up and still trading between 5,000, 5,005, 5,004. Okay, so let's look at, so but they have consistent trading volume, given the high, given the awareness of the Bitcoin, and the trading activities that happens with Bitcoin. So a lot of buying and selling happening when it comes to Bitcoin. So the trading volume is doing fantastically well. So let's look at Ethereum. Okay, let's look at Ethereum. Now, this is Ethereum, same pattern with Bitcoin, dropped from close to 200. Okay, this is the last 7 days, because before this last 7 days, the Bitcoin and Ethereum were higher. Okay, Bitcoin and Ethereum were both higher than where they are now. I think Bitcoin was around 8,000 plus 9,000. Uh, Ethereum was around 200 to 25, 250. Okay, so followed the same pattern, dropped close to $100, went back to 125, above 125, struggled again. Now it's trading between $100 and $125. Okay, same trading volume with Bitcoin, and one of the highest trading pairs in the cryptocurrency space is Bitcoin against Ether. Okay, Bitcoin against Ether, one of the highest trading pairs in terms of trading volume. Okay, so now let's look at TMT, TBC Mark token, or the Mark token. Okay, so let's look at it. So prior this within this 7 days period, TMT dropped from almost point 004, as you can see from here, dropped, follow the same pattern with Ethereum because it's tied to Ethereum. So it follows same pattern with Ethereum, then dropped below 0.002, 0.502. Okay, went back up again, had a sharp dip, then went straight up twice, had a spike, attempted to reach 0.506. Okay, went down again to below 4, went up again close to 6 again, went down again, went back up again. So the at the point it went down below 1, then went straight back up to 5. Then ever since then maintained a trend of trying to break out. Okay, so these sharp these sharp increases are TMT trying to make a breakthrough. Okay, and also because of the different prices on the exchanges. So the trading volume right now is not that fantastic when you look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, but the coin is just 4 months old. Okay, so let's give it a pass when it comes to trading volume. So let's look at, so last few days between 16th and 18th March, it hit above 0.506, dropped again above 2, now breakthrough 3. Now these activities are as a result of buying activities that are happening on two different exchanges. You have on three active exchanges, you have Uniswap exchange being the least active. TMT is listed on 5 exchanges. Okay, Fork Data exchange is not currently showing yet. We're working on getting that to show. Then you also have the data from Vindas, which has the least activity, so it's not appearing on CoinGecko. Then you also have what's it called? Also have Uniswap being the smallest of the active exchanges. Then you have Bitcratic. Then you have Etherflyer. The recent activities here are between these 3 exchanges, and they have different buy activities and different buying price. But Bitcratic and Etherflyer are kind of close. Okay, Bitcratic and Etherflyer are kind of close, well compared to Uniswap. Okay, but if you compare Uniswap to Fork Delta, they are kind of same. All right, so each time they tend to interfere with the chart. But if you summarize, if you're to look at the general performance of the both coins of these 3 cryptocurrencies, TMT did better. Okay, let me explain why TMT did better. Yes, it has low trading volume, but is making more attempts to break through its current position compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ethereum is basically following the same trend that Bitcoin is following. Okay, no sharp attempt to like breakthrough, so it's just flowing with the pattern, the buying and selling activities. Well, that's because it has high liquidity, but TMT has low liquidity, so you tend to see these spikes. Okay, I don't mean no liquidity, it has liquidity, but it's not even on all the exchanges. Like Uniswap has the lowest liquidity. Okay, Bitcratic has liquidity, Etherflyer has liquidity too. Okay, so let's look at Etherflyer, the most active right now. We found out that there is a huge buy order here waiting for a seller. Well, selling at this price is kind of suicidal, given the fact that the price of TMT of Ethereum is kind of down, so you're not really making any money selling this huge amount of TMT to this guy trying to buy at one way. So, but looking at the performance, we found out that this buy order here sent 1 million plus TMT is more than the sell orders, here. Okay, so look at this chart when it broke, you know, now trading steadily at 3-way on Etherflyer. Okay, so this is like a closer screenshot of how it's performing. So guys, that's it, this video. Just want to give you guys kind of an insight into the last 7 days trading activity between Bitcoin, Ethereum and TMT, and why TMT is doing far better than, I won't say far better, but in terms of price is better. In terms of price movement, okay, in price movement is better than Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, because you have people trying to buy a young coin that has a real use case scenario. It's exchangeable to Bitcoin, Ethereum and USD Tether, and it can be sold peer-to-peer, and on top of that it's a wealth creation tool, and on top of that you can use it to buy goods and services on the Math app. So guys, that's it for this video. Just want to share this with you guys. And if you have not invested in TMT, what are you waiting for? Invest in TMT right now. If it's $1, $2, you can afford $3. You don't necessarily have to invest $1,000 to be able to enjoy, TMT or enjoy cryptocurrency. Okay, you don't have to break your bank to be able to do so. Okay, I don't even advise people breaking their bank to be able to invest in cryptocurrency. But if you see TMT, a remarkable cryptocurrency like this that has demand and has liquidity and has great potential, I advise you to use, even if it's the bottom change you have, to make sure you get some for yourself. So guys, that's it for this video. I see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Remain blessed.